everyone, and welcome back to the HiCom Care channel. This is another episode in our series, Get Along with the NDIS, where we help people who are new to the NDIS to better understand the process. In this video, we will discover the 4 application scenarios when accessing the NDIS. This will run you through the possible situations that you might encounter when applying for the NDIS. We hope that at the end of this video, you will no longer be stressed out by the NDIS, but instead be able to maximize your benefits from the scheme and achieve your life goals. The first scenario that you might encounter when applying for the NDIS would be if you currently receive disability support from the state or territory government. If this is you, then you will be contacted by an NDIS representative who will call you about applying for the NDIS. You may need to also provide extra information to assist the NDIA in approving your application. But rest assured, if you are participating in a disability support program from the government and decide to go forward with the NDIS, methods have been put in place to ensure the continuity of support, meaning that some of your programs will roll into the NDIS as to not disadvantage the transition into the NDIS. If you're eligible, you will then be able to get your plan approved and begin using your NDIS funds. The next scenario would be if you do not receive disability supports from the state and territory government and you're between the ages of 7 to 64 years old. If this resonates with you, then the next step in the process would be to contact your nearest LAC, who you can find out more about in episode 2 of this series, or contact the NDIA. As mentioned in episode 2, your LAC can provide you with services and supports in your local area that best suits your needs and requirements according to your current situation. If you have any further or additional support needs, then you might be eligible for the NDIS, where your NDIA or LAC can help to request access on your behalf. Once you've been granted your plan, you can begin using your funds. The next factor that could possibly arise is if you do not receive disability support from your state and territory government, but you're over the age of 65. Unfortunately, as mentioned in episode 3 of our series, if you're over the age of 65, you're no longer eligible for the NDIS. However, if you began your NDIS journey before turning 65, then you may continue receiving NDIS services once you cross that age boundary. Otherwise, you may be eligible for the Continuity of Supports program. Finally, the last scenario would be if you had a child between the ages of 0 to 6. In this case, you would contact your local ECEI. They will help you to assist your child in accessing supports and services that they need until they reach the age to have their own NDIS plan. Early intervention programs offered with this can help your child to reach their developmental goals. However, if you believe that your child requires longer-term supports, then contact your ECEI to potentially help your child to apply for the NDIS. So once you have found your applicable scenario, then it's time to get started on the application process. We hope that after today's video, you were able to clarify the application process and find a suitable scenario that best suits you. If you're still concerned on how to get started, feel free to contact HiCom Care NDIS Plan Management for more information. If this video was helpful for you, then please like and share it. Thank you for watching and see you next week.